welcome to Yamiko Podfix. This is Mind Games Who Are Related, chapters 7 through 9, written by Letstrich_RK and read by Yamiko. Hitoshi knew what the next prank was going to be, courtesy of Shouta giving Izuku an idea. They were going to turn Tokoyami's room into a club, disco ball and all, glitter everywhere, a paradise truly worthy of Tokoyami. Okay, here's what we do. We paint the room in the brightest disco style colors you can think of. Go sprinkle glitter all over the room, and then we attach a disco ball to the ceiling, and voila, a plan is perfected. Hitoshi had meticulously planned out. What color should we use? Pink would be a great start, Izuku pointed out. They still needed to go out and buy all of the items, but Shouta could absolutely handle that. Izuku, can you ask your boyfriend to buy all of those things? Of course I can. I'm sure Shouta will be more than glad to spend Endeavor's money. Do you need to ask? Use as much of the flaming trash can's money as you can. Shouta smirked as he handed Izuku his dad's credit card. You're the best, Sho. Other than Toshi, obviously. Oh, and the parents. I love you, though. Izuku placed a chaste kiss of the bicolored teen's lips. Let's get started. Wait, is that what I think it is? I believe so. I'm buying just out of pure spite. He'll be so confused. That's what I'm hoping for, Izuku. I'm so tired. Can we take a break? The blonde was whining. We only just started drinks. We need to keep going if we want this to be done by the time Tokoyami gets back. We're getting there. Come on. The pink is looking good on these walls. Tokoyami will fall in love with it soon enough. I wonder if the added extra has got to where it was intended. Tokoyami had been having a good day. He trained some with Dark Shadow, performed some rituals, just everyday activities for a Tuesday. What he wasn't expecting was to enter his room and get blinded by the light. What a mad. His eyes were invaded by the overwhelming brightness of neon pink walls, white strobing lights, and a disco ball. Dark Shadow had dared to peek out to see what the commotion was all about. No! Dark Shadow! Avert your eyes from this abomination! Tokoyami yelled at the sentient Quirk. It's my birthday! It's my birthday! Tokoyami was very certain that it wasn't his birthday. Why was this song playing? Confetti and glitter was suddenly exploding all over his room. This is going to take a long time to clean up and change back. What a mad banquet of darkness. Little did he know that a certain redhead flame hero was dealing with a similar confusion. Enji was sure he hadn't ordered anything recently. His first bank and PR were calling him about purchasing gay porn posters. Now there was a huge box sitting outside his door. He was intrigued. Opening the box, he would forever like to forget what he found inside. It was an exact, life-size replica sex doll of All Might. Shouta! Chapter 8. Brothers. Wrong duo? Someone finally started putting pieces together, as if my quirk is the only part of me that thinks to you, Dad. Izuku chuckled through a mouthful of katsudon. His hair was jet black and shoulder length. He had slight eye bags to match his dad, and the coffee addiction was there already. Hell, even Hitoshi had the eye bags and coffee parts sorted. His hair was just gravity-defying with an odd color of purple, which in no way matched either Izuku or their dad. Is that so? I was hoping they'd do that. they'd do that before now. Shouta grunted. Well, at least they're finally getting there, I guess. Have they figured anything out on Hitoshi? Izuku hummed in thought. He didn't think they had. Not as far as I know. He doesn't exactly look like you or me, but he has some of your mannerisms. They'll need to be able to read body language in some degree to be good heroes. Not every civilian in danger will be able to outright tell you. Himata and Yamazawa aren't the most telling names, but you would still be able to understand if you look hard enough. That's exactly what I mean. No information gathering skills either. Do you guys think Himata is related to Aizawa-sensei? Kirishima wondered out loud to the rest of the class sat around him. Shouta and Zenki had to suppress smirks and chuckles because it was obvious that Izuku was related to the man. It does seem reasonable to assume, Yaoyorozu responded to the redhead's question. Why are we talking about that fucker anyway? Hitoshi had sat near to the large group, pretending to be more interested in sleeping, instead deciding to listen into their conversation. Brother? Is Izuku Sensei's brother? Mina exclaimed. Hitoshi was struggling to keep a straight face and pretend that he was actually sleeping at that. They had a brother relationship linked to Izuku, just not the right person. As if summoned, dorm doors opened to show Izuku and their dad walking in, Izuku laughing heartily at something the older Raven must have said to him. Hitoshi had to facepalm when one of his classmates asked the question. Aizawa-sensei? Himata? Are you brothers? Izuku choked on air, seemingly in surprise at the sudden question. The other clearly startled, as if the wide eyes were any indication. No. That plunged the class into yelling and shouting once more at the similarities that surely made them brothers. Hitoshi joined by Shouta and Zenki in his laughing at the situation. This is great. Chapter 9. Figured out by someone. Shouta was being honest. The region of chaos had come to an end. His sons had managed to have their fun. The class had to figure it out eventually. He was right when he said someone figured it out, just not about who. He'd been walking into the canteen to grab lunch for himself and Hisashi when he'd heard the conversation. Izuku, you and Hitoshi are brothers, aren't you? Wow, someone finally figured us out, Izuku replied. Is Aizawa your dad? 2 for 2, Izuku cheered. Toshi, we've been figured out. It was only a matter of time. Oh, I wasn't expecting it to be him, though. Shouta hadn't even noticed his husband walking up beside him, and he absolutely did not jump when the man spoke. What you doing, Shou? Jesus, Shouta yelped in surprise. He'd never be talking about that again. No Jesus here, just your husband, Hisashi. Shut it. Izuku and Hitoshi were laughing with each other as they entered the class. 1A still none the wiser about their relationship. Izuku had come up with an idea to confuse them even more. He was going to start referring to their dad as Big Brother when he came in. To be fair, the very questionable denial of the theory didn't help. Good morning, Hellspawn. You have a free period today. Big Brother, can I go get some coffee? Izuku blurted out at the man. Hitoshi could see the deep sigh their dad let out at the antics. Sure, Plum Child. Yay! I'm taking Toshi with me. Wait! It sounded like half the class had yelled at once. The twins could hear it through the door. Did he say Big Brother? Mina had shot out of her seat. He did. Didn't he say no to that when we asked yesterday, though? Shouta had put an end to that rumor. Fuck it. he was too tired to deal with it. When Izuku and Hitoshi returned to the room, the class was still in an uproar, trying to get the answers out of their dad. There you are! Are you Aizawa-sensei's brother? No. But you just... No. Can we... No. Hitoshi couldn't lie. It was incredibly entertaining to watch. Izuku was just denying them every time they tried to speak. It even got better when Shouta spoke to him. Izuku, come to my dorm tonight. Shouta was smiling at his brother. You don't have to ask, Sho. Why is he allowed to speak? He is my boyfriend, Izuku shrugged. He's what? If they hadn't noticed that then they were truly beyond help. Hitoshi was on the verge of yelling the answers at them. Izuku was whistling innocently. Shouta, expertly ignoring the incessant questioning. Denki snorting with poorly restrained laughter, and Shouta was considering just quitting, walking into the English class and wrapping Hisashi up in his capture weapon before leaving UA for good. Why did he accept this job? That was chapters 7 through 9 of Mind Games for All Related. Thank you for listening. I hope you guys all had a nice day, fantastic day, good day. I hope you have a day. Yeah. Okay, thank you for listening. Bye-bye.